About that. I'm speaking about this. Black Panther 2 has been reshaped to honour Chadwick Boseman. This is coming from Lupita and Nyong'o, a fellow Academy Award winner. We may not have many Academy Award winning directors on the Marvel stuff, but we certainly have a lot of Academy Award winning actors who have been involved. It's live. It's live. It's definitely live. Sadly, it's live. We used to do pre-recorded stuff in Premiere. It was fucking shite. It wasn't great. So it's definitely live and recorded, yes. It's definitely live, it's not recorded, I should say. I wouldn't make these mistakes if it was recorded. Yeah, Lupita has been out speaking about the upcoming Black Panther 2. And she's had this to say. This puts the kibosh, actually, into the whole recasting nonsense that was going about. People creating petitions, wanting to get T'Challa recasted. Want to recast the late, great Chadwick Boseman. I was firmly against it. I says I didn't want it. It was an absolute disgrace to his memory. People were coming in and commenting saying they were for it. That's absolutely fine. You're entitled to your opinion. But it's fucking wrong. This is what Lupita had to say. And his idea, the way Ryan Coogler, I presume she's speaking about, the way which he has reshaped the second movie is so respectful of the loss we've all experienced as a cast and as a world. It feels spiritually and emotionally correct to do this. You can't just stop Black Panther, the series, the movies, because Chadwick's passed away. You have to continue on the guy's memory. Carry the character on in a spiritual way, but you don't carry the character on in a living, breathing way for a different actor. That's disgraceful. It's wrong. And hopefully what I do look forward to is getting back together and honouring what he started with us and holding his light through it. And because he left us a lot of light that we are still going to be bathing in, I know that for sure. I'm not keen on the last bit of sort of whole world in your hands, kumbaya stuff, but because I'm not very religious, to be honest. But I firmly believe his energy will live on. I firmly believe his inspiration, which touched many hearts and many people throughout the world, will live on. He will live on in the memory of many people. He was a great, great man. And I have full confidence that Ryan Coogler, a man who worked with him closely, will get that right. We'll get the handling of the characters passing right, of the actors passing right. I've got something flying in front of me. I don't know what it is. And I'm sure he will handle the legacy of the character and the future of this franchise with great tenderness, which is required. And the fact that they're not going to recast, by the looks of it, I'm assuming it's not going to be a recast, and it looks as though it is going to be, something that's going to, hopefully better than what fucking J.J. Abrams done in The Rise of Skywalker with Carrie Fisher, trying to insert her in, even though she wasn't there. Hopefully it'll be something better than that. Hopefully we'll get the balance right. And they're not recasting, so I'm happy with that. That's why I flung it in a sense. Just to kibosh the whole recasting push. It's not going to happen, and I'm glad. You don't recast a character like that, man. Come on. Synonymous. It's different if it's Wolverine and he's been in a different franchise. You can recast, even though Hugh Jackman is synonymous with that character. You can recast that because it's a different variant, and he's still living and breathing, and he will give his blessing. It's different with Luke Skywalker, because he is too old to play the character now. He's still living and breathing. He can give his consent. It's different with something else. I don't know, something that's getting recast. This is different because he's no longer with us, and he gave so much to that character, and he is not here to give his blessing. I mean, his estate can do it, but it's not the same. So I don't want to see it, and they're not going to do it, and thank God. But I'm moving on to the final topic.